Hey Swarm, welcome back to the Hive. What is your favorite form of entertainment that can take you away from the daily grind? Watching sports, a Blockbuster movie, a Broadway show, the ballet, shooting zombies in a multiplayer extravaganza? Do you Instagram your glamorous lunch or tweet your dog with the fluffy tail? This week, we have been examining the sustainability of these activities so you can enjoy them without worrying about the effect on your carbon footprint. Today, we examine how much each activity uses of the sustainable footprint. Grab some popcorn and a soda. Get ready for the big screen while you watch the previews. But how much will the movie contribute to my sustainable footprint? There is a huge disparity in the carbon footprint of movies. While a local independent film will usually have the lowest footprint, it is rarely viewed by the larger mainstream audience. However, the Blockbuster, filmed in exotic locations, overused green screen, and considerable marketing, can have 20 times the emissions of a small budget film. But it will also have 100 times the audience. We estimate, even in the worst case scenario, watching a movie is 7% of your daily carbon footprint. With the abundance of streaming networks, television has leapfrogged movies for convenience and access. But how does the carbon footprint compare? Your binge watching will account for 3% of your daily emissions. One of our favorites will be an evening at the theater, ballet, or opera. In the last 2 decades, productions have been conscious about their footprint and reduced emissions by 60%. In fact, most productions are now hiring outside advisors to limit their effects on the environment. Reusing and recycling sets, more efficient lighting, and removing large transport emissions are the most effective. A Broadway show will equate to 4% of your daily sustainable emissions, while traveling productions increase to 14%. How about you rockers? A single concert will generate around 15% of your emissions. However, attending a music festival will account for 150% of your CO2 emissions each day of attendance. Look for our previous video on sustainable festivals for tips on keeping it green. Sports come in all shapes and sizes. From football to cornhole, college to the pros, there's almost no limit to find something available to watch 24 hours a day. Most of the carbon footprint from attending sports comes from your transport, so be mindful of your commute. Remember to try and use mass transit or carpool. Watching sports will use around 10% of your daily emissions, with the college variety slightly lower. Indoor sports can double this amount due to the climate control of indoor stadiums. The highest footprint comes from motorsports, not only due to the race themselves, but transporting of large equipment between events. If you're content to live your life on social media, the average user will contribute around a pound of CO2 emissions per year, with the most extreme user up to 5 pounds. Facebook and Instagram currently run their servers on 75% renewable energy. How about you gamers out there? Global fans of esports will reach 500 million next year. In the US, esports will have more viewers than all sports except the NFL. The large tournaments have an audience of 70 million viewers, making them one of the more sustainable options in entertainment. Watching your favorite esports event online will use less than 5% of your daily emissions. It is worth a mention that gaming for your own enjoyment will be responsible for over a pound of CO2 emitted per hour. But on average, a regular gamer will emit 400 pounds of CO2 per year from these activities. And that is 20% of your yearly sustainable carbon footprint. So, our verdict: for the majority of your favorite entertainments, enjoying it with the million of other fans and rivals makes them suitable to fit into our sustainable lives. Did anything surprise you? Did we miss your favorite entertainment? Let us know in the comments and we will research them for you. Thanks for joining us. To catch the latest buzz, subscribe to our channel and join the swarm.